Alright, welcome back from the commercial break. I'm here at Mark Moyer here at College Quickies. Everyone loves a quickie, so today we're gonna do jasmine rice, beans with chicken and vegetables. It's pretty much the simplest meal that you're ever gonna make in your life. If you can't cook, it's okay. Cooking is basically an expression of yourself, and whatever you cook, it's just like you. So cook with love and always enjoy your cooking. So basically, we have our seasoned chicken, as you can see. This is pre-seasoned, salt, black pepper. There you go. You got your salt, your pepper, some type of Spanish seasoning, whatever you feel that will make it taste good. But usually salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne pepper. Anything green usually makes food taste really good. And we need Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna put your rice. So today we're gonna cook 1 cup of rice. If it's just one person, 1 cup of rice. 1 cup of rice to 1.5 cups of water. If you want to use filtered water, go ahead. It's not gonna change your world. Straight. So you do 1.5 cups of water. I like to put a little bit of olive oil in my rice. Touch of olive oil. You can come see. You got it pot. It's good. A little bit of salt here. There we go. Touch of black pepper. You can get it here in this pot, right? Beans inside. Got a little bit of basil. Touch of oregano. Get up there. Life is nice. Alright. I'm gonna put this on high initially. So as you can see, we're on high right now. Give it a little stir to make sure everything's mixed in. Give it a nice cover. Make sure you leave space, otherwise if you leave it on high, it's just gonna boil over on top of you. So from there, we're just gonna move over to our meats. My pan is getting hot. A little bit of olive oil. I like to use a lot of olive oil. It's good. From here, we're just gonna chop our chicken, nice and quick. When you're chopping chicken, see, nice small knife. His big brother, this guy. So pretty much, let's say we want, whenever you're cutting, never cut with your fingers open. Always cut like this. As you can see, nice, small slices, quick and easy. Hey Spags, how you doing? We got a visitor here, the Katie Spagnuolo. Get in there. Never metal on metal. Wood on metal, plastic on metal. Good to go. Let's fry in. Put it on medium. Let your chicken cook. Getting a little crazy in there. See all that oil splattering up? Not the greatest thing. Let that cook around for a while. Put it down to low. Let that simmer. For a little while. We get into your veggies. So let's start. You got carrots, mushrooms, onions, garlic. Alright, so back from the meats. Meat is gone. So we're into our veggies. So pretty much you can start in any order that you want. Let's go mushrooms. Nice and quick. Always chop in half. However you want to chop it, go for it. Like it nice and small. Boom. Nice and easy. Notice the fingers, so you can never chop your fingers. Open up our pot. Drop in your mushrooms. Let everything cook nice and slow. So we're gonna come into our carrots here. Carrots take a little longer to cook. So notice that any meal that you want to cook, you can add anything that you want. Here's chopping our carrots. Nice and small. There we go. Nice one down the middle. Whenever you're cutting, don't ever press unless your knife is really, really sharp. Always pull and it'll cut 95% of the time. So you have our carrots. Carrots are golden. Get those in there. See our rice is boiling right now, so it's too high. And you flick it down to low. Touch it, that's gonna burn. Just take your time. Give it a little time to boil up a little bit. And then after that, when the heat goes down, you just cover it completely. It's going to get nice steam out. So we're good to go. Drop in your broccoli. Frozen broccoli is fine, anything you want to do. Then you jump into your onion. You got superstar Sebastian Moreno here. Chopping onion, chop in half. Chop top, chop bottom. Oh, peel. Look at this kid. Nice and easy. So I see people dice onions like this. You're just gonna cut your fingers. Just go nice and easy, nice small pulls. And then you're pulling in this direction. Nice diced onions. Everything right in there. Notice I haven't added any salt or anything as yet. Just gonna up the ante, increase the temperature here a little bit. Make sure everything's getting a good amount of heat, right? Alright, garlic. A lot of people have a lot of problems with garlic. I hate blah 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 blah. Some people press it with a knife. I just come in, squish it, and usually just take it out. These ones aren't so good, as you can see. Just got that one. Just hold the end, wriggle it out, the garlic comes up. I like to use a lot of garlic when I'm cooking. I'd say use 3 to 4 cloves, always in any size meal that you're going to eat. The smaller you cut the garlic, the more oil that comes out of it, and the more flavorful your food's going to taste. If you don't cut your garlic fine enough, what's going to happen is you're just going to get these big chunks of garlic, and then you're pretty much going to be tasting garlic instead of your food. So try to cut it up nice and small. There's no need for a slap chop. The faster you get, there just is no need for it. And we're in. I like to drain the fluid a little bit. Usually has a lot of sodium. Come in a nice little wash. That way you can actually add salt to the meal itself. Black beans are in. Just gonna take a look at the meal, see how colorful it is. So you have your chicken, onion, broccoli, everything. Whatever you want to add. If you want to add celery, if you want to add, I don't know what else. If you want to add other beans to these beans, go for it. Just make sure that you experiment. And if you're going to experiment with people that are willing to taste your food. Alright, so our black beans are out. Make sure you recycle that. A tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato. We're going to get into the argument now, Brian. So, cut in half. Nice pull. You see how nice and easy that cut? Nice pull again. Get some nice dices. Pull, nice and easy. Notice that my hands are open, so I could get cut, but you just take your time. You'll be fine. Alright, so golden there. So now take a look at it. College meal, quite simple, just throw in vegetables, then everything soak in each other's flavor. So where are we right now? So this is a Trini secret, green seasoning. So you have onion, garlic, seasoning peppers, ginger, anything that is a type of natural spice, it's going to be in here. If you don't have that, don't worry, it's not going to be the end of the world. You're going to put a little bit of Worcester sauce. If you don't want to put it, that's fine. Nothing's going to happen to me, it's going to taste good. Come in, drop a little bit of your black pepper, put a touch of salt. I love spicy food, so we're going to get a little cayenne pepper in there. Alright, so at this time the meal is doing good, it's cooking. We have it on like just below high heat. We're just going to let that cook for a little while. The beans itself usually has like a very strong flavor to it. So with this, when I put in the green seasoning, it's just going to put a very, very rich flavor to the meat, but if you don't have it, the meat is still gonna taste really, really good. So I'm just mixing everything around. And all of the meat, the beans. Notice everything is cooking, everything's feeling good. One rule when you cook, always clean your dishes, clean your pots before you go eat. So this is the end. Anytime that you're cooking, always dress with something green at the end. Which usually just ties your meal together and everything, you know, really tastes good after that. So nice little chops. We got some green onions, some cilantro. This is a smoothie that I made before in less than a minute. Alright, so when you're trying to figure out what to put in food, pretty much just want to ask yourself, how do you feel? I advise you start off with pre-made things, like can of black beans has its own flavor already, instead of soaking black beans which has no flavor. So you get to learn to manipulate flavors as opposed to just creating your own flavor. When you learn to manipulate enough, then you're able to create. It's going to work out really, really good. So you want to taste our food right now. You know, cooking shows, I always look at this part in cooking shows and wonder, you know, if that food is actually tasting really good. So I'm really going to find out if my food's tasting good. That's pretty solid. Let Brian, cameraman, try it out. Brian, I'm going to feed you. Yum, yum, yum.
Hot.
It is hot. It is hot. I'm sorry, Brian. It's pretty much almost done. And in the background, my friends are making fun of me because I'm actually filming this video. So, if you actually benefit from this video, please support me. If not, please laugh and let me know that you're laughing. So our meal is pretty much done. I just added my greens to put it on low. I can really, really lock in. My chicken is cooked. My vegetables are cooked. My rice. Don't try this at home. Don't put your hand and hold this. It's gonna burn. So if you can take a look at the rice, see it's not done yet. Let's put it on a little higher. It's gonna dry it out a little bit. And now we do clean up. And then just wait for this to finish, and then we're good to go. So I'll see you back in a couple of minutes. Alright, welcome back everybody. It's been like 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 10, maybe, just maybe. This is the finished product. As you can see, the stoves are off, ready to go. The rice is uncovered, and we're good to go. Pretty much, you're just going to dish your meal. Let's do a little rice first. I like a little bit of wet rice at first. See, it still has some moisture in there. If you want, you can just boil it a little more, get rid of the moisture. I like wet food. If you don't like wet food, just put it on a high, cook it a little longer, and you'll be good. I like the beans on top of my rice. If you don't like the beans on top of your rice, obviously don't put your beans on your rice. Whenever you're knocking a spoon on a pot, please, always flat. If it's wooden, doesn't matter. Final meal. Very healthy, earthy meal. You got your almost finished smoothie, just make it right after you eat. I think you're ready to go. Rule number 2, always finish cleaning before you eat. Alright, so I'm going to show you a trick to wash pots when they're hot. What you don't want to do with a hot pot is to throw water inside. Always throw water on the other side. The rapid heating and cooling fucks up messes up your coating on the inside. So if you cool the outside, there you go, my outside. So I jump right into my inside. So, let me show you something. This is what I like to call a Chinese wash. So like in Chinese restaurants, you see those guys with their little brooms, and they're pretty much just like cleaning a pot without soap. I like to do that first, so I don't have to come in there and actually scrub anything. Put some soap in your pot. If you always wash your pot right after you cook, it's going to be clean always. Hope you enjoy your meal. Take it easy. See you next time.